Food We Love with Linda Yu is presented by Arun's Thai Restaurant.
Hello everybody, I'm Linda Yu and this is Food We Love. We ask Chicagoans to tell us about recipes that really mean something special to them. And today we are joined by Chicago chef Ursula Aducci. Now today she's going to tell us about her grandmother Lucia's cassava and shrimp recipe. So the first thing people might say is, what's cassava? And why does it play such a big role in Latin American recipes? So, what's cassava?
Cassava is a perennial plant, you know, it's big and high, let's say like a basketball player.
Yeah,
so it's really high,
tall,
but
right?
the root is treasure. This
Okay.
is it. So this is our favorite starch. It's better
okay.
than potato. You'll find it in any recipe in Latin America. It's always there, it's always in our table. And it's a delicious flavor because it has a different texture. It's deeper and it has more coating and it's more fiber at the same time. So it's healthier in a way than a regular potato.
So if anybody wants to try it, it'd be easy because they can treat it just like it's a potato.
It's like a
right?
potato.
Okay.
It's thicker. The skin is thicker,
Harder
so you
to- you
really
don't
need to
grate it.
use a knife
Use a
instead
knife.
of a peeler.
Okay, all right.
But it's as simple to cook as a potato.
Okay, all right. So now this recipe that you're going to make is something that you learn watching your grandmother cook.
All those summers that I spent with her, and it's something that is always on your table, and you can use it in many other recipes. So once you have the puree, you can serve it as a puree. You can make like a shepherd's kind of pie. You can make a little fish cakes.
Yes,
you can make it in a million ways.
So do you feel like you went into the business that you went into and it comes back from your grandmother?
Absolutely, I learned with her. The smell of the kitchen, the recipes, the warmth of being around food and people laughing, that's what I love. And
that got you into food, right?
I love that.
Okay, so we've boiled this, let's say, okay, and then we've put it, and once we boil it and cut it open, okay,
this is
you
how
got
it
something
looks.
to tell us, okay.
That is how it looks.
All right.
It's soft, and it's the only thing you need to know that potatoes do not have is this center.
This is right in the middle like that?
It's right in the middle, so you have to take it off because it's really tough. So if you blend it's gonna, you cannot eat that. It's like having a toothpick, right?
It's like a toothpick, right.
So you need that out of there.
Okay, all right, you want to take it out.
And then you blend it with butter, an egg, to make it fluffier.
Okay, so as much egg as you want?
Just one for 2 pounds. Let's say 2 pounds of
okay.
cassava, 1 egg.
Okay.
And you can put nutmeg in it if you like the smell of nutmeg, salt, pepper,
so you
butter.
can get this ground up.
Absolutely.
Okay,
You
all right.
ground it and you put it in.
However much for flavoring, right?
Just enough as you would like. Yeah.
Okay,
If
all right.
you are a pepper person, you can put more pepper on it. If you want cheese, you can put cheese, and it becomes a cheesy goodness.
And then magic?
And magic, that's the
This is
puree
it,
of
right?
gods. It's thick, it's wonderful, and the texture is completely different.
Oh, it looks absolutely wonderful. Okay, so what you do is you put that at the bottom of a dish.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
and then your grandmother made it with shrimp. One of the things that you love
One
that
of the
she
things
made.
that go on top of is shrimp.
All right, so what do? We start with...
So this shrimp recipe comes from the Caribbean side of Costa Rica that has a little bit more spice. Let's say more than lime, right? That is always involved.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
all right. So we start with a little
olive oil on the bottom.
pan. Okay.
You start sauteing the tomatoes.
Oh, you start with this too.
We
and
start the
saute
tomatoes so they give out the wonderful juice and they start
So
getting
you don't
soft.
cut these up?
No, just like that. Easy
You
peasy.
want them to cook until they...
They burst and they bring out the flavor.
Okay, and
so
then?
you put that, and then you can put the shrimp in. You
And then put in. Okay,
Put in the
then
shrimp.
put in the shrimp.
1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of tomato
paste.
as much as you like.
Okay, all right.
Garlic.
Now, do you mince the garlic?
My favorite thing in the kitchen, microplane.
Just
Magic is done. You don't need to chop.
however
you don't need
much.
to do it.
However much you like. Okay, and then seasonings, right?
Seasonings. For this to be different, it has some turmeric.
Turmeric
nice
is
color.
so healthy.
It's so healthy.
Right,
Wonderful health benefits. Cumin.
Uh-huh.
It gives it a little something that you don't know, but it's smoky.
It is.
And curry also gives it a little flavor that you say, this is weird. I've never had that. What is it?
I didn't think about you mix the turmeric and the curry too, both in there.
Both in there, and some onions, and a little bit of white wine.
White wine always makes it good. Okay, so in the magic.
And the magic in
we put it
5
here.
to
Oh,
7
I forgot.
minutes.
I forgot. And then we chop this up.
You chop that up and you put it in.
Okay, and put it in.
And that's 7 minutes of cooking.
That's it.
And you're done.
It's a quick dinner.
And
okay.
the beauty of it is
let's
that
see if we can get over here. Okay, that's heavy. Can we get it?
yes.
Let me try it. Let's do
closer.
this. Let's get it closer. Okay.
And what you do is you find if If you want to do a magic trick, you can get the pan on top of it, and that's that. But
Okay.
we
Or
can
do you want me to
try.
hold this?
It's very warm.
It is. It's hot.
So that's the beauty of kitchen. You have to, you try it and you say no.
No, right, right. We're going to do this. And then in the meantime,
In
I
the
forgot
meantime,
to see
if
this,
you want
right?
to see that, it's as simple
So it's the
as,
same thing?
because that's the beauty of
Just
this.
do this. Yeah.
And you
Can I
see-
try that?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm learning from you. All right.
Go ahead. Have,
Okay.
have fun.
So you just
You just touch it, and that will bring the most important flavor of the lemon, not the juice. The oil
right
will bring
from the zest.
absolutely freshness to the recipe.
okay.
And then you're ready to go to table and eat.
Yes. Yum. This looks beautiful.
And that is the Caribbean of Costa Rica with cassava.
And now this is a whole meal in one dish. Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you
You
have,
have
a
your-
side dish or do you have?
You can have a salad on the side if you want.
Yeah.
Some spinach will go great with it. Otherwise, you have your vegetables there. You have your tomatoes. You have your cherries.
Okay.
You want to bite one?
People are going to frown, but I always do this. I always pick with my fingers.
I like it. I like your style.
That's good. Okay. And then I'm going to dip it a little bit into the cassava. You're right. There's all that flavor in the cassava.
Right? It has a completely different texture, a completely different flavor. It's not potato. You know, and you ask yourself, is this polenta? You think it,
Right,
is
it's
it
not
corn?
polenta,
Is
right.
it potato? Is it corn with potatoes? No, it's cassava.
I could eat this all the time.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome to my house any day.
Okay, I'll be right over.
Absolutely.
All right, okay. Ursula Aducci joining us today. We thank you so much for sharing your grandmother's recipe with us and your traditions with us too.
Oh, thank you.
We love it. And
It's my pleasure being
delicious too.
here. Enjoy cassava.
And thank you to all of you for tuning in to the segment today. You can find more Food We Love segments on the Chicago Sun-Times website. Go to suntimes.com and search Food We Love. I'm Linda Yu. We'll see you next time.